Ooh! See, that's what I want. That's what I want to be as a football player. Like the split master that can just jump over someone. Like, you're not going to get me. You can try. You can't.
What's going on, and welcome to another WSOU Sports YouTube video. I'm Warner Lewis, and I have with me a special guest for this video. If you want to introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Wilner. I'm DJ Valentino, the promotions director of WSOU. And as I've said before, I've never seen a full sports game start to finish. The most I've ever seen is 5-10 minutes of one. I've never really just had the time or commitment to sit through more than 5 minutes of anything. So it's basketball, baseball, Quidditch, all that stuff. Whatever, I don't know, whatever.
See, I thought you said, when you say 5 to 10 minutes of anything, I thought you meant like anything, like in life. Like once you have like a wife and like, she's pregnant, like you're not gonna be able to sit through like 5 or 10 minutes of like her going in labor.
That'd be really funny if like we're having an argument, like, sorry babe, it's 5 minutes after, I gotta head out.
Just like, it's been about 5 minutes. I think I'm sick of you. We gotta head out.
Sorry, we gotta go.
Hopefully, you can sit through 5 to 10 minutes of some highlights for this video. So we have for you the nastiest jukes of last NFL season, so the 2019-2020 season. So ankle breakers, jukes, maybe hurdles, anything that somebody could do to not get tackled by the opposing team.
A juke is like not getting hit?
Yeah, so essentially like somebody's running at you, you make a couple moves so they don't hit you.
Yeah.
So that's what we have for you today. You ready?
I'm ready. All
right, so let's get to it. Of course, the link to it will be in the description. I believe it's my boy Ding Productions. The videos that he makes, especially for highlights, usually top-notch content.
Out of trouble, and he has it open.
Oh, he just...
Wow.
I don't know why I just started lagging like that.
That football was flying. That was high in the air. They can throw those things.
Let's see if it doesn't start lagging. There we go.
Amendola with a juke, and he scores a touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what's going on with the video? Hold on. I think we might be good now.
Here's Lamar on the run.
Oh, Lamar Jackson. Let me tell you something. So, the Baltimore Ravens, like I told you, my favorite team. This Lamar Jackson, MVP, most valuable player, unanimous. He's probably going to be on this highlight package a lot.
Yeah.
Just because he is that dynamic and that athletic. I mean, you just look at where he paused it right now. Like 3 defenders hit a nice little spin move. They're not touching him.
Wow.
It's just.
And again, we saw a video earlier where it was just like football tackles and like to be able to dodge the immense pain of like 5 guys just hitting you as hard as they can. Like you got to be smart to do that.
Exactly. So.
Wow.
We'll continue that after the play. McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Ooh.
He puts a beautiful move on Najee Good.
I love it when he's just like running in place, like, oh, you want to touch me? You gotta be quick about it.
Another Lamar Jackson one.
Jackson to the outside where he shoved out of bounds.
He's just,
wow. Yeah, he is quick.
Then a little toss to Samuel. Juszczyk is out in front.
Is it like illegal to put like springs underneath your shoes and like bounce like bounce across the field? Really be.
I mean, I feel like people might not. I feel like they might not know. if you just do it real low key, put it in your cleat.
Recent play of the Eagles, but they're hoping to find a little heat here in the fourth quarter.
Wow. Ooh, right between. Oh, never mind. He got tackled. I was about to. Again, I don't know what's good or not, but that looked impressive to me.
It was.
Right to the 40, to the 30, to the 20.
How's he gonna stop it?
Jackson.
Another Lamar Jackson.
Jackson trying to run for it. Jackson avoids, spins, he's in, touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
The way he like went backwards, like especially when you have guys coming to tackle you, and like the ability to actually just choose to walk backwards, it's gotta be an impressive one.
What a run from Brett Hopper this season. Play action on first down. Escapes the pressure.
Look at that ball go.
And a diving catch is made out of the 43-yard line. Looks in for Cooper. Hits him in stride. Cooper stands.
Wow. Now, especially, how do they do it if you're running full speed and you just stop? Like, you know what I mean?
That's just the athleticism of the players.
That just takes time, I guess.
A lot of time, effort, and work.
McCaffrey's got tons of room to run, makes a move, and gets in the end zone. Christian McCaffrey undresses the hand.
Now, are those lines spray painted on the field, or is that like digitally imposed?
Digital.
So that actual field doesn't say like Bronx on it?
All right. So, like, I don't know if they're gonna see the mouse right here, but the second and one, that blue line and that orange line, like that's all digital.
Yeah.
But if you look over to the left, like that logo right there, like that's actually on the field.
Really?
And then the white lines are actually on the field too.
Now, how come when a player runs over it, it doesn't like go over the player's face? Like, what kind of evidence is that? Why do they not know that?
That's a great question. I must admit, that's a great question.
Oh my. What a maneuver. Have you seen gloves to cut back to the tight end side and when they wrap the end. Jackson out of the pocket looking downfield.
Is it possible to make yourself so unappealing the other team doesn't want to tackle you? Like if I didn't shower for 4 weeks straight and then I played football, like what is that legal in the football game?
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna want to tackle the guy that hasn't showered for 4 weeks straight or something. But like if I covered myself in olive oil, just head to toe, I'm dripping with olive oil. Like is that legal in the football game?
I think the olive oil part might be a little illegal.
Okay.
But, you know, again, if you just kind of like put it on your arms real quick and tell nobody,
Might be good.
might be. What's this? Oh, route.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
That's impressive.
One out to Duke Johnson. Makes the move on Miles Jack.
I saw like it wasn't like a
see
Yankee
something.
candle, but it was like those scented candles, and the candle was egg smell, and like
Ew.
eggs might taste good, but I've never smelt an egg and been like that's some good egg smell. So it's no surprise the candle was absolutely terrible. But if they had like an Axe body spray of like that egg smell, I would like use that before the game. You know?
Yeah, so we were talking about this before in the other video, and unfortunately, you know, some issues with the recording. We're not going to be able to get that other football video, but in terms of jumping over somebody, remember you did talk about that, so we're going to have this one right here with the best
Christmas. Do they actually do football like during the snow?
Yep.
Oh wow.
The only time that football actually stops is if there's like lightning and thunder. So if you have like a heavy snowstorm, they're gonna find a way to play. If you have like heavy rain, they're gonna find a way to play.
Wow.
All of that.
You know what? I'm not a football player, but I would gladly play football in like the heavy rain. I feel like that'd be fun.
Honestly, it is. Honestly, it is, especially because like you're a little bit more slippery too.
Yeah.
But the only issue would be like the actual field is a little. Like you're not gonna have that much good grip on the field, so like that's an issue.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad. So you got the best hurdles in football. So just
Ooh! That's what I want. That's what I want to be as a football player. Like the split master that can just jump over someone. Like, you're not gonna get me. You can try. You can't. Look at that. I will say, that guy's helmet came very dangerously close to ruining the other guy's like whole week.
Yep.
Like, that would be pain you can't even imagine. I think you can play that.
It probably will.
Yeah, look at that. So he like smoothed his legs out, so that was good.
That was pretty looking.
I feel like this might just be my opinion, but seeing football live, with the basketball video is interesting because you're right there, but if you're all the way in the back of that football stand, you probably won't see those like nuanced like techniques, right?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. But if for football, like when you're more farther back, it's just kind of like being in the environment and just like being in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like whereas basketball, for basketball, it's like a little bit more of actually seeing, unless again you're all the way at the top of the nosebleeds and whatnot.
Over the top of Brandon Carr, and he expected a better outing than what he's been able to have here in this game. But
Look at that. See, that's when like a spring in the heel would come out, you know?
Yep.
Waiting for a block.
And then breaks a tackle 12-yard line.
Did he just?
15, Kareem Hunt, driving.
I thought I just saw a player like just about to go on like a piggyback on another player, just like jump on him. That wasn't even had the ball. That was funny. That's huge. Oh, that always baffles me. I think that's my favorite part about football. The jumping.
Unbelievable.
The way he's looking at him too. He's making direct eye contact. Like I'm about to jump over you right now. I want you to know this. Look at that.
Well, we talked about the hurdles. Yep, he won the 110-meter hurdles.
How long is an average football game?
Like in general?
Yeah.
A very exciting.
Say probably 3.5 hours, including like pauses, halftime commercials, and all that.
Carson, the running back. And Carson leaps over a defender, gets a first down, and gets knocked out of bounds by Justin Simmons.
Couple of cracks.
Now,
The athleticism.
we talked a little bit about it in the previous video, but for those that might not have heard, you did say it was illegal to just headbutt players in this?
Yes.
You can't do that? I think if you're going to jump over someone and like headbutting was illegal, there'd be a lot of like revenge headbutts and it would just not be fair. You know what I mean?
Probably.
Like, I think the people that get jumped over, they're not happy. I don't think they're like happy. Like, oh, cool, great play on that one. They're probably like, you just like emasculated me by, jumping clear over my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know
Did his
what?
pants come off?
Nah.
Oh, no, he's just wearing shorts. Never mind.
You know what? Actually, since you did talk about, hold on,
Look at that.
it's actually something I wanted to get to. Would be the best football fights.
They can fight each other?
They do at
Oh,
times.
they do, but they can't. Yeah.
You're not supposed to, but they do. I want to. Which one
This is
should I
awesome.
do? Let's just do the first one. Let's just do the first video. It's pretty old too. It's 2017. But yeah, I mean, like you said, there's times where people get upset, people get angry. Tempers flare, and
Yeah.
people start swinging. So
Really?
yeah, so hopefully.
Cincinnati
There's
does
one-
get the football to start the second half. They will just run it here with Mixon. And Doug Marone. Oh, there's a fight behind the play. Flags come flying in.
Probably gonna show them.
AJ Green, Jalen Ramsey, they've
He's
been going
swinging
at
at
it. It's a hotly contested battle. If you're on the sideline,
It might show the replay where it starts off.
I love the refs are blowing their whistle like that's gonna be like, oh, I heard the whistle. All right, I'm gonna stop beating the crap out of this guy. I heard the whistle. Like, no, if you're mad enough to start swinging, you're mad enough to just keep swinging.
Yep.
All first half, and it finally spills over here with 10 seconds.
Oh, he is not a happy face. He does not look happy about that.
action that we saw, that smells like ejection, if you ask me.
Let's
We
see if
told
they-
you our
if they're gonna get to the replay.
mouthpiece.
I thought the coach are discussing it. Like,
Oh,
whoa!
this way.
What?
Does not even put his mouthpiece in on a lot of plays, so he's.
That was just a straight up choke. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, AJ Green throwing punches.
You don't punch the
Look at that.
I just showed the replay.
The one thing that I always find funny about football fights is people like punching their helmets.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna? That's oh wow, that hurt real. I mean, it's not gonna feel good. It's not gonna.
Because it honestly makes
your
no
hand more,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah. Because they're not gonna feel it.
Oh, he's not gonna let that slide. Oh yeah.
Might be that the team, the team didn't let it slide. Oh no, he didn't let it slide either.
Nope. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, he's trying to rip his helmet off. I love it. And I love the coaches, not to be like mean about the coaches. The coaches are so scrawny and skinny, and they're trying to like push like these big buff dudes out of the way. Like, stop it! Like, no, like they could easily just be like, nope.
Fiery guy, Roman Harper, he got in to
There's-
us.
oh.
This is not
oh, there's no arrow showing this
This
replay.
play, the throw and the catch, especially the catch.
His ability to extend
There's
plays.
one
it's not-
fight. So I'm gonna keep this a little bit shorter,
Yeah.
but there is one that
And it
is
23.
this one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Number for the late hit.
So this one is like it's been building up. So like that one was like the first one that happened. I think
Yeah.
before like this next play.
Okay.
So there was that. Was it? So there was like this little like pushing and shoving.
Hey, get off me! Stop that.
Yeah, like you could tell like the tempers were flaming on this one. There's this a little pushing and shoving on this one.
Ooh. The R. Johnson, A. Johnson.
Andre Johnson and
Andre
I
Johnson
think,
was the one that like did the first show. on
yeah.
that
Then
one.
I forgot the corner's name, but he has Andre Johnson. So you had that. You had that little like skirmish, and then I believe that this one's the next play after that, and so,
I can already like knowing if that was the intro and there was already like, hey, get off me! Like,
so I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna go back. Look at the bottom. Those two players on the bottom.
below the 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are the two players that's gonna like be the ones that's like getting in the fight.
Yeah.
And they're gonna show the instant replay of like a better angle, but I want you to just look at them two.
Okay. As the same two guys.
Yes.
Oh. The scary part was. Oh my gosh! The scary part was that the camera went like it cut them off.
Yeah, because the camera's trying to focus on a play that went to the opposite side of the field, but they were just down there like they didn't care about the play. They were getting their swings in.
Wow.
So
It was almost ominous. Like, no, don't look at that. It's about to go down.
So now, well, let's fast forward to try to see if we get the replay. So, okay.
Three catches for just
All right, so
that was the
yeah,
initial-
that was the
That was
little.
the first shove.
Andre Johnson at corner.
So why did Mr. Andre Johnson get so mad at him in the first place? Was he just like losing?
They're. Oh no, so he's losing right now. Like their team hasn't scored, so there probably could be that issue, as well as there could be other issues as well. So here is the replay. So you saw the live shot.
Yes.
So now there's the replay of just them fighting.
Okay.
Them both out because of this action right here. Finnegan gets the first shot.
Oh my! He ripped his helmet off. Whoa! Whoa!
Trying to get a couple of good shots in there, or bad shots if you will.
Wow!
They're both gone. As
The way that he just like took his helmet straight off his head.
No.
Oh.
you just don't see that in the NFL very often.
He takes a couple of swings back.
Oh. I feel bad for the other guy, not the Andre, because he can get a single swing in. He just basically got pummeled.
Yeah.
Toss from the game as well.
Wow.
I think
That's
we're,
it.
I think we're gonna leave it at that.
Football is wild, man. Football. I could never play football. This is what this has determined me. Like all these videos of football have showed me that I do not have the physical or emotional skills cut out to play football.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot, I must say. But you've seen a lot of stuff with football related. You know, just final thoughts.
Again, I always thought football was just like a bunch of guys in the field, and then they just kind of do their thing, and then they get a score or something. But there's a lot of touching, and then furthermore, there's a lot of like shoving. Like it's not just like touching; it's like get out of my way, Like, and there's no polite like, excuse me, you gotta go over there. It's like I'm gonna get to that end of the field whether you like it or not.
Yep.
And then the other people are saying the same thing, so it's wild. I mean, I enjoyed it. I think I could definitely see myself watching more of this.
Well, listen, we're gonna have to again make sure that we get you to watch a full game, because the thing with watching a full game, you never really know what happens. Like in any play, any down or stuff like that. So maybe in Twitter, maybe on live on Twitter, Instagram, I don't know, YouTube.
Yeah.
We might have to see what happens, but. Thank you for coming on, Val.
Thank you for having me again. I appreciate it.
And again, just make sure you check the description, like, comment, and subscribe. Check the description for everything WSOU sports related. That'll do it for this video. Check out our channel for other videos, and See you on the flip side.